So we finally get baseball back, only to see a weather delay in the Yankees and Nationals game. 266 days without the game and then another stoppage. How on brand for 2020. Things looked different, especially with no fans in the stands, but some things never change. Like Giancarlo Stanton hitting titanic homers, Yanks leading at the time of the delay. Baseball is back. So there's been some talk that JCPS is moving the goalposts with this decision. I want to be clear, that is not the case. From the beginning of the restart, the Department of Education and KHSAA had guidelines saying that if a county goes into the red zone, athletics should be suspended. Now, you could argue that the threshold is too low, with red meaning an average of 25 cases per 100,000 people daily, and that's fair. But nothing has changed. The guidance has been clear. If you go red, athletics stop, and asking JCPS to do anything different, now that would be moving the goalposts.
And this is the fire that popped up within the last 15 to 20 minutes. It is near South Table Mountain, about 2 miles west of 32nd Avenue in McIntyre. So many people take 32nd as a back road into Boulder.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, and 32nd connects basically.
Or I mean into Golden,
yeah,
I should say.
it connects, West Lakewood right into Golden. I bike it all the time. So this is, if it truly is 2 miles west of 32nd and McIntyre, we're very close to downtown Golden as well. So, and not far from where there was a fire a few weeks ago in the Green Mountain area, not too far from that anyway. So they've had some problems in the recent history in that area. West Metro Fire says it's about 5 to 10 acres. We don't know yet what caused it. We have a crew heading to the area. We will bring you updates as they become available. Well, it is this warm, dry weather that we can't escape that seems to be causing problems like this. There may be some hope next week, though.
Cross our fingers, toes, do the rain
All
dance,
right.
the snow dance,
Yeah,
whatever you can
any
do.
dance you can do.
Yes.
Okay.
See your moves, Aaron.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
he's
want to
got
see that. It certainly won't bring anything but booze.
Too funny.
A 24-year-old is facing charges after acting suspiciously near Monarch High School in Louisville this morning. It did prompt a lockdown. The police department says it got a call from Monarch Security about a suspicious person just before 8:15. Security reported Brenton Church was trying to get into the school and was being evasive. Officers say they were able to take the man into custody without incident shortly after police found a backpack at the north end of the high school.
At this point, we can't determine whether or not he has any connection to the backpack. We don't know that he does. We don't know that he doesn't. But of course, to err on the side of caution, we wanted to be sure we took the necessary measures to get the backpack safely into custody as well.
Monarch High School and Monarch K through 8 were placed on lockdown while the regional bomb squad, a SWAT team, and numerous deputies investigated. Church is facing 2 counts of interference with staff, faculty, or students. No weapons were found. No injuries were reported. It's the first of its kind in the country. Colorado's Senate passed a bill today permitting marijuana clubs, but it might not get any farther. Governor Hickenlooper suggested yesterday he would veto the measure unless it bans indoor smoking. The bill allows local jurisdictions to permit bring-your-own pot clubs as long as the clubs don't serve alcohol or food beyond light snacks. The bill doesn't say whether the clubs could allow people to smoke pot indoors. The sponsor says it should be up to the clubs. Let's just say Romo doesn't come here. The battle would then be on between Simeon and Atlantis. There's not some other option.
Right. That would be it. This is all about Romo.
Became the first law school in the country to accept the LSAT and the GRE scores for admission. So
don't change Legally Blonde, though. That's my wife's favorite movie.
Is it?
Yeah, Bend and
All-time
Snap,
favorite?
right?
Yeah.
See, I've seen it.
See, you've seen
Right.
it. You watch it with her.
Well,
And you can tell for
once.
those of us that have.
So there have been rumors swirling since last night that the Big Ten is going to cancel its season. That was met today with major pushback from within the conference. Michigan's Jim Harbaugh, Ohio State's Ryan Day, Penn State's James Franklin, all publicly supporting the season being played. And then this from Nebraska.
We want to play a Big Ten schedule. I hope that's what happens. Our university is committed to playing no matter what.
Back to baseball, Dr. Anthony Fauci threw out the ceremonial first pitch before tonight's Nats game and cue up the social distancing jokes or the flattening the curve remarks. My guy Mark Blankenbaker asked if this was the worst ceremonial first pitch of all time. Fauci, well, he might make the top 10, but Worst first pitches ever have to include Carly Rae Jepsen, who spiked the throw directly into the ground. 50 Cent definitely makes the list. Big windup at the southpaw just a bit outside at about a 45-degree angle. Red Sox fan Jordan Leandre also airmailed his first pitch, which was bad news for the photographer. Watch this behind the plate, or don't watch.
Oh, man.
And maybe the worst, Cincinnati Mayor Mark Mallory, who hit an umpire directly to the left with his toss, who then threw him out of the game. Mayor Mallory wanted a redo and was not granted it for the safety of everyone involved.
Do you think he wasn't intending to hit the umpire? I mean, the one time in your entire life you can hit a major league umpire and nobody says anything.
I saw someone say, why would you agree to a ceremonial first pitch if you didn't know how to throw a baseball?
I wouldn't do it. No way.
Because this lives on YouTube forever.